soldier's name is Hunter Levine, a 20-year-old whose confident military stare hits you with piercing green eyes. But the Army private found himself behind the wheel of a Humvee on the mean streets of Baghdad.
Casualties, urgent casualties.
The roadside bomb came through the windshield, headed directly for Hunter's face.
Like all my friends want me to tell the story, but really some people don't have the stomach for it.
Because the molten steel cut his jaw in half. Shrapnel went in one side of his face and out the other. When he woke up days later in an Army hospital, much of his face and both eyes were gone.
Pretty much knew when I had a tube in my throat. Yeah, it's a bad day.
Hunter's very bad day would lead to more. Days of anger and depression. The bedside visits by generals and celebrities and a Purple Heart and chest full of medals couldn't soothe the painful realization that his life as he once saw it was over.
Because I was always the one who did everything on my own and didn't need anybody's help, and now really just losing the sight and having to deal with all these changes kind of overwhelmed me.
And because they saw him overwhelmed.
You know, I was just glad that Hunter wasn't dead.
Hunter's friends wanted to help him find just how much life he had left. A sergeant put his story on the internet. The website Hearts for Hunter was next. Bloggers banded together for a brother they'd never met. His pictures, his tragedy, his need for a kind word quickly circled the globe. And the flood began.
I got a whole garage with about maybe 800 pounds of letters people sent me.
We've literally got stuff from every single state. Florida, Illinois, Louisiana.
They came from everywhere.
Dear Hunter,
Housewives in Maryland.
and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Cub Scouts in Washington.
Dear Mr. Levine, I hope you feel better.
School children in Georgia.
You're a real hero. Get well soon.
You know, when we read them, I think those are the favorite ones, is the kids.
Hunter's friends recorded the messages on tape so he could hear every one.
I hope that you could get well soon. I think your heart is bigger than those bad people's hearts.
Now Hunter's heart was mending, even if his eyes could not.
You know, in these kind of times, it's a good feeling to have that many just strangers care about someone they've never met. It's just kind of puts your faith back in humanity almost.
And that's when this soldier decided he had something else to fight for.
What's the hardest part to get used to?
If he was one of 30,000 wounded warriors from Iraq who came home quietly with no fanfare, with little support, then he had 30,000 other soldiers he needed to help.
You gotta take every victory any way you can, you know.
A victory he and his friends plan to create by helping other soldiers develop their own websites to tell their stories, so the same flood of letters, support, and thanks can find them too.
There are guys in everybody's community that are getting hurt, and you know, we need to do something about it and make them feel at home, and make them feel and know that what they are doing, you know, is for us.
A good portion of those guys gave the ultimate sacrifice. Me, I lost 2 eyes. Hey, I know someone out there's a lot worse off than me, so I really got no room to bitch about. I just want to be there and tell them, hey, your life isn't over, it's just the beginning, you know? It'd be kind of a shame and like a waste just to give up after, you know, a bumpy hill or a bumpy road.
Strong words from a soldier who's already climbed much more than just a bumpy road in his young life.
Usually when I run by myself, I get to one side of the driveway, that way I can just kind of guide myself.
Now hoping to help guide other wounded soldiers on the same road.
Dear Hunter,
Thank you.
That a flood of thank yous have helped him see.
You feel a lot better.
In Montgomery County, Kevin Reece, 11 News.
Love, Lucy.